The ballroom lights of Dancing with the Stars shone brighter than ever in 2025, marking the beginning of season 34. This season premiered on Tuesday, September 16th, broadcast live on ABC and Disney+, with episodes available the next day on Hulu. Fans around the world were welcomed back by hosts Alfonso Ribeiro and Julianne Hough, who set the stage with warmth and energy. The judging panel featured familiar faces: Derek Hough with his sharp eye for precision, Carrie Ann Inaba with her mix of emotion and detail, and Bruno Tonioli with his unmatched flair. Their presence brought comfort and excitement, reminding viewers why the show has remained a cultural staple for nearly 2 decades. The cast was one of the most diverse in recent memory. Robert Irwin, the beloved wildlife conservationist carrying forward the legacy of his late father Steve Irwin, brought a sense of curiosity and adventure to the ballroom. Social media star Alix Earle admitted to being nervous about dancing on live television, a stark contrast to her usual confident online persona. Jen Affleck and Whitney Leavitt, both from the show Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, joined as well, each bringing their own stories of family, resilience, and personal growth. Hilaria Baldwin stepped into the spotlight with determination, while comedian Andy Richter promised humor and unexpected surprises. Actress Danielle Fishel, known and loved for her role in Boy Meets World, tapped into nostalgia for longtime fans. Musician Scott Hoying of Pentatonix added a note of artistry, and Efron, younger brother of Zac Efron, quickly won attention for his natural athleticism and charm. The cast reveal had fans buzzing, and the professional dancers added even more excitement. A big surprise came with Jan Ravnik, who had previously danced alongside Taylor Swift on the Eras tour, now making his mark as a new pro on the show. Even bigger was the return of Mark Ballas, a fan-favorite champion who many thought had hung up his ballroom shoes for good. Whitney Leavitt admitted she nearly freaked out when she learned she'd be paired with Ballas, and audiences couldn't wait to see the chemistry they would create together. For Jen Affleck, the journey was especially personal. Just 8 weeks postpartum, she spoke openly about the challenges of returning to the spotlight so soon after giving birth. She revealed that rehearsals left her covered in bruises, describing the training as intense but deeply rewarding. Her willingness to share her struggles and her determination to push forward gave hope to mothers who have faced postpartum depression, turning her story into one of resilience and encouragement. As the first rehearsals began, the nervous energy was palpable. Alix Earle confessed that the idea of live TV terrified her more than millions of social media followers ever had. Efron admitted that his mother had always wanted Zac to compete, but now the torch had passed to him. Danielle Fishel expressed gratitude for the opportunity to step out of her comfort zone. And Scott Hoying promised to carry the rhythm of music into the ballroom with creativity and flair. Behind the judges' table, there was also a note of remembrance. Carrie Ann Inaba took a moment to honor Len Goodman, the legendary judge whose passing still echoed through the show. She described how his voice of wisdom and love for ballroom continued to inspire the dancers, reminding everyone that the heart of the competition was never just about winning. It was about growth, artistry, and connection. As premiere night drew closer, the energy built like a drumbeat. Costumes were fitted, dances polished, and the ballroom prepared to welcome a new wave of performances. Each celebrity carried their own hopes and fears into the spotlight. Robert Irwin hoping to honor his father's legacy with courage, Alix Earle hoping to prove she was more than a TikTok star, Jen Affleck hoping to represent mothers everywhere, and Whitney Leavitt hoping to rise to the challenge of dancing alongside a returning legend. When the music finally began, the ballroom erupted with movement, color, and emotion. The show reminded viewers why it had lasted so long. Not simply because of the glittering trophies, but because of the human stories woven into every step. The bruises, the nerves, the laughter, and the breakthroughs. All of it combined into a season that promised to be one of the most memorable yet. Dancing with the Stars 2025 was not just a competition. It was a celebration of resilience, artistry, and the courage to take the floor, no matter where life had started you.